If known knowns are areas of certainty, known unknowns are areas of acknowledged limitation. This is where you say, I don't fully understand this. I need more training here. I'm not confident in this domain yet. This is outside my expertise. Unlike blind spots, known unknowns are visible. They may feel uncomfortable, but they are conscious, and that makes them powerful. Because once a limitation is named, it can be addressed. Awareness of limitation is not weakness, it is cognitive maturity. Known unknowns are actually the most productive category of knowledge. Why? Because they allow targeted learning, deliberate practice, strategic delegation, calibrated decision-making. When you know what you don't know, you can compensate. When you don't know what you don't know, you cannot. This distinction separates strategic growth from accidental error. But acknowledging a gap can trigger mixed emotions: curiosity, motivation, mild insecurity, comparison, anxiety. The emotional tone depends on identity. If competence is central to your self-image, admitting a gap may feel threatening. If growth is central to your identity, gaps feel energizing. The same limitation can feel like, I'm behind, or I have a direction. Your interpretation determines whether the unknown becomes fuel or friction. There is also a subtle trap here. You acknowledge the limitation, but postpone addressing it. I need to improve my financial literacy. I should strengthen my strategic communication. I'll learn that later. Awareness without action leads to stagnation. Over time, known unknowns can drift into blind spots, especially when important decisions depend on them. Not all unknowns require mastery. In complex environments, no one can know everything. The real question is the gap strategically managed? Strategic management might include delegation, consulting experts, seeking structured education, building verification systems. Dangerous ignorance appears when decisions exceed competence. Assumptions replace understanding, and overconfidence overrides caution. The goal is not omniscience, it is proportional responsibility. True confidence includes boundaries. Calibrated individuals can say, this is my strength. This is not my strength. This requires input. This requires study. Bounded confidence is resilient. Unbounded confidence is fragile. Interestingly, when a known unknown begins to shrink through learning, confidence often rises quickly. Early progress feels dramatic. And this is where caution returns. As competence grows from low to moderate, illusion can reappear. The known-unknown category is dynamic. Growth reduces ignorance, but also reveals complexity. People tend to avoid certain gaps, especially those that threaten identity, expose comparison differences, or feel technically complex. Avoidance sounds like, it's not that important. I'm too busy. That's not really my area. Repeated postponement creates structural vulnerability. What you consistently avoid may quietly limit your trajectory. Take a moment and list 5 areas where you consciously lack competence. For each, ask, how relevant is this gap to my long-term goals? What risks arise if I ignore it? Am I actively addressing it or postponing it? What small step would reduce this gap by 5%? Notice your emotional reaction: curiosity, resistance, anxiety, indifference. Your reaction reveals importance. One of the most mature professional habits is stating limits clearly. I don't have enough data to answer that. That's outside my expertise. I need time to evaluate. We should consult someone more experienced. Far from weakening authority, clear limits strengthen credibility. People trust calibrated competence more than inflated certainty. Your known unknowns are not weaknesses to hide. They are coordinates. They define your next growth frontier. If you review them regularly and act on them, development becomes intentional. If you ignore them, growth becomes reactive. Known unknowns are your roadmap. In the next lesson, we move to the most difficult category: unknown unknowns, true blind spots. These are the gaps you cannot see, because you do not yet have the conceptual tools to detect them. This is where calibration deepens, and where the invisible becomes powerful.